What's up, everybody? Peter Parker Comics here. How we doing? I'm gonna continue the big comic haul that I have acquired over the last couple months. Months? I don't know. At least these are like basically all the books that came out in February. February of 2022. 2022. Fuck. It's like it's 2220. No, it's not. It's not 2222. Anyway, so this is all the Marvel and DC stuff it's old. It's not this week's stuff, it's last week's and the weeks before, the weeks before, the weeks before that. So I'm gonna jump right in. It's gonna be a lot of books you've already seen before, some I've even shown. Hulk 3, first appearance of Titan. It's the new, like, big Hulk god-like character, I guess. I think it's just gonna be like his subconscious, like it's all the like negative energy or chaos type energy that, like, it's all the death and destruction reincarnated into a thing, I think. Donny Cates, the writer. This is a Hulk 4, the next issue. Which then has he's not in this one at all. I think issue 5 or 6 is going to be his return. 6, I think he's on the cover. He's saying, like, don't call him Null. He's not like Null. He's not, stop. He thinks you're going to be disappointed if you say that. So I think, okay, he's probably going to be, like, short-lived or prove to just be something else, not as intense. On the Hulk train, here's issue 2, and then here's issue 1. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. This is the wraparound second print of number 1. So he's basically like, if you haven't been paying attention, he's kind of like I don't even know, Weapon Hulk. They've done a Weapon H before. Shit, he's like a Cyclops. It's kind of like your Weapon X Wolverine mashed with Starscream and Cyclops and all sorts. I don't know. He's got like a jetpack and shit. He can fly. Is he on 3 or 4? Yeah. It's just, look at this shit, man. Looks like he's got fucking crazy. I don't even know. I don't know what to say. Armor pants. Moving on. Thor. So issue, I think 20 and 21 of Thor were a big deal. Like the god of hammers, right? Yeah, it's like Mjolnir incarnated or something showed up in 20. So people were freaking out about that. That was like a cameo or something. 21's your full appearance. So 22. I haven't been able to get a 20 or 21. So, but I have 1 through 19 and then 22 now. I'm waiting for like a 3rd or 4th print of those to come out where people don't care anymore. Anyways, yeah, God of Hammers is even the storyline. Okay. This is, it's got Lockjaw on the cover. You gotta get that. It's kind of a busy book. Wasn't gonna get it. Oh, Bats the Dog is on this. Basically all the Kate's things he's been doing recently. I guess. Kinda, not really everything. No, not at all. I just recently read his Doctor Strange that he did before Thanos, actually it was like during Thanos when he did Cosmic Ghost Rider. But he had Loki as Sorcerer Supreme, and he had brought in Bats the Dog, killed him off right away. He killed Lockjaw in the Death of the Inhumans run. So this is Hulk 4. It's one of the Gwen covers, X-Gwen variants. So this is Gwog. I'll be selling that. I'm not keeping that. Same as this. Venom 4. 5? Venom 5. This is Gwazzler. Or, I had a funnier name. I'll come back to it. Dazzlin Stacy. Gwen Stazzler. I'm gonna stop. Venom 5. So like issue 4 showed like a new character. kind of, what am I trying to say? It's like a splash page. So it's like, oh, it can't be a cameo. People were like freaking out. Hi, what's up, buddy? Come here. Come here. Come up here. How we doing, Puppies? Dog's here. You guys probably haven't seen him in a while. This is Dexter. How you doing, Dexter? Go play. Go play. But shit, like a lot of the collectors today are calling like Hulk 180 is just a cameo, and you know, Spider-Man 299 just a cameo. When you see the character in full image, it says their name, they speak. Oh, it's just a cameo because they're not in the whole book. And Venom 4 had a basically same thing. He's in like big splash page, shows him full image, but that's what? Go lay down. Go. No, you're not going outside. No. Go play. Go lay down. Do something. So yeah, people were in an uproar about it, like this is his first appearance for sure. Like, no, you see him on a splash page. That's his first appearance. That's a full image. Like, so that's not a cameo, but Hulk 180 is. It's like people are just all over the place on that kind of stuff. So 5, he's like fully in this book on several pages and panels. This would be a full. To some people, it's just a that's a first appearance. Finally, right here, Venom 5. To others, this is a. I don't know. I can't keep up. It's just like one day, one book is a cameo, and then the next day that same book is a full appearance, and then it's like their full appearance becomes a second cameo, and it just gets all fucking jumbled. And I've gone on many a rant about cameo versus first appearance and shit. They need to just drop the term full appearance. I mean, if that's something you want to get because you like the character and you want to read more or whatever, great, fine. But they're using, it's just a way that sellers, this is also Hulk 3, just is all Hulk today. So this is the first appearance of that character. And again, he's only on like 3 panels. You barely see him, he kind of grunts. But, oh, it's more than 1 panel, so it's not a cameo, that's a first appearance. Well, yeah, yes it is. But cameos are first appearances. A cameo can be a first appearance. 1000%. But if you just call it a cameo, then you can call the next book a first appearance, and you can call the book after that a full appearance. So rather than sellers being able to just sell 1 key issue, now they have 3 that they can market. And I mean, Marvel knows what they're doing. It's way they can sell more books too. All the companies, all the publishers, they know what they're doing. They do that shit intentionally. That's why like the last page is always a big like cliffhanger or a sneak peek of what's to come. It doesn't mean. It might be brief, but that character is still appearing, and usually for the first time on like a final page, it's still a first appearance. This is a couple copies, trace copies of She-Hulk, #1. You got a Jim Bartel cover here, Art Germ over here, you got a Skippin' CD over there, Adam Hughes here. I gotta go fix that, guys, sorry. Nope. I don't know what's going on with that. Pause 1 second. I'm coming. Okay. So anyway, yeah. It's just the never-ending debate of cameo versus first appearance versus full first appearance. Versus cover appearance. And just because this is Thor, just because Thor 21. So I did get a 21. I don't have a 20 then. Sweet, I'm just missing 20. This is the classic homage variant edition. See, that's a variant month. Oh, it's backwards. Sorry guys, I forgot that I need to flip my camera around. This is an homage to Journey 83. I got one right there. Can't see both at the same time because I'm not good at this. There you go. That's a German copy back there, German edition. I do have an authentic one, but it's in my other comic room on the wall. Look at that hair. Stay. Oh, the big book. Everyone's freaking out about Black Panther 3, first appearance of Tosin, however you want to pronounce it. That's a cool cover. I'll give you that. I'll probably let that go pretty soon. This one I think I might keep launching. Alex Ross, killer cover. You got Storm on the throne. Throne cover. We're getting into throne covers. Black Panther number 3. 3s are all the keys. All the keys are in 3, I swear. It's a cool book right there. That book's been going for crazy prices. And yeah. There's a bunch of variants to it. Like the 1 in 25 is insane prices, north of like 500, 600. That one's going for like 50 or more, 50 to 100. The first one I showed you, probably in the hundreds. It's wild. Iron Man 17 just came out, 17 or 18. I got that. It was a cool face cover. And the other cover is like a Riri Williams cover. That one's going through the roof. I don't care about that character. But recently, Iron Man was like, got the powers cosmic. So it's been a cool storyline and cool Alex Ross covers. So I got, if they're not in here, I already have put them away. But I have like 13, 14, 15, 16 is like a, no, 16's gotta be included, is a cosmic Iron Man story arc. So check those out, they're cool. Check these out, these are even cooler. Ginny Frazone. I think I was still trying to touch on something, just because a character's fourth appearance, you know, like, Wolverine, just because it's his second appearance is more valuable than the first one because he's on the cover. It doesn't mean that 180 didn't have it. It doesn't mean he didn't still show up in that previous book. Just because 181 is worth more, just because the market decided 181 is more desirable, more valuable, it doesn't change the facts that happen in the previous book. Second appearances can be worth more than their first appearance. It's not unheard of. It's not common, but it doesn't make it. It's not impossible. People are always going to want X-Men 266 more than Annual 14 for Gambit because he's on the cover. It's better looking. It's a better book. It's an actual X-Men. It's part of the Uncanny X-Men run. But he's in the Annual. It doesn't change that one's a little different because the continuity of the storyline is different. Like, it was intended for 266 to come out first, but then it was delayed or something like that. Some cool Darth Vader covers. I just get cool Vader covers sometimes. I'm not a Star Wars guy in the slightest. These are just neat. I think the other cover of this had like Mandalorian shit going on, so it's hot book. Shit, what was I saying? I don't know. Probably more bullshit about first appearances. Let's just stop. Let's just put that to bed. There's a new Iron Fist in town, and I own his number 1. Avengers 53. I don't want to get on a variant tangent. I always rant, soapbox. I always do those about all these variants of the months. These Gwen ones. This is Gwitty Pride, Gwen, Kitty Stacy, Gwen Steid, and Lockheed. I'm not feeling clever right now. But that's cool. Leonardo Romero cover of Gwen being Kitty Pryde. I'm a big Kitty Pryde fan, big Shadowcat fan, big Ariel fan, big Sprite fan. She had more names than that. Now she's like the one of the. She's like a pirate now, so a marauder. Marauders. Avengers Forever number 2. This is a cool like decades variant of all the different Black Widows over the days. This is Avengers Forever #1. And that's your first cover appearance. There's a lot of first appearances in this book. Kind of a good book to invest in, I guess. I don't really care. Looks like Cooter? Aaron Cooter? Aaron Cooter. Sometimes I can remember names. That's a first appearance. Your first cover appearance, or whatever, of... What do they call her? Captain Carter. But I call BS because that's, again, that's another way. Just because you're calling her something different doesn't mean she's been around. She's been Peggy Carter. She's been in the comics before Captain America. So, but this is the first time she had the Captain Britain. This is the first Peggy Carter Captain Britain. Okay. So people are freaking out over this. You got Exiles #3, where not only is she in a whole story arc, she's on the covers of several of those, but she's on the cover of Exiles 3, I want to say. Same fucking character, same concept. It's the same what if Peggy Carter became a captain, you know? No. This is the one from the What If show. So, and she might be in Doctor Strange. This is the book to get. It's still Peggy Carter. You still could go back, you know, I don't know how many decades to when her first actual comic appearance was as a character itself. Same as like you want to freak out about Immortal Hulk. It's showing books as I talk. Russell Dowderman. Dope Wolverine cover. Not a big Laura X-23 fan, but I dig this. I dig this a lot. It's like a trading card variant. Like Immortal Hulk. Oh, his first appearance was in Avengers 684, whatever number that was. Big face cover, really cool. Mark Brooks. He's still Bruce Banner. It's still Hulk 1 from the 63, right? 62, 63. 2 copies of Moon Knight 7, 8. I'm digging it. I guess this is a cover swipe. It says after McNiven. Jeremy McNiven. This is cool, neat. But it's still that character, Red She-Hulk. She's still this She-Hulk. Superior Iron Man. That was where I was going with this. It's still Tony Stark. It's just because the superior part of the Iron Man is it's a new white, like exo suit or something like that. It's new just new armor. And how many times has Tony had new armor in the comics and nobody's given a shit about, like, that's not a new first appearance. I mean, it's first item appearance or whatever. That's sure, yeah, it's a new suit, but it's still the same character in it. So, well, it's gonna be a different character playing him in the movie. Maybe it's like maybe Tom Cruise supposedly. So people are freaking out over that book. You gotta have that FOMO. The fear of missing out is just ridiculous. This comic market will speculate and jump on anything, latch onto the slightest things and blow it out of proportion. Batman 118, start of a new arc. McFarlane homage, super dope. This is like my second copy. It's cool. But yeah, they'll latch on anything, and a lot of it's the sellers. It's the sellers that are like making one character have 17 different keys so they can sell more books. And they're hyping it up so they can sell more books to you. I don't give a shit what his first appearance actually is. They don't care about the long-termness or the actual implications of the character. They just want your money. This is Peach Momoko doing does it look familiar? It's kind of her doing an Amazing Fantasy 15 homage. It's cool. It even says it, if you're doubting that. After Jack Kirby down there. Peach! Can't really read it. Take my word for it. That's cool. Glad to have that. That's got a special spot. Yeah, Elsa Bloodstone. Is it even Elsa? Or is it like her sister, a different Bloodstone? Whatever. Death of Doctor Strange, Bloodstone, #1. First appearance of this character. This book was going crazy out the gate. $20-$30, something like that. Now nobody's talking about it at all. There's been 15 new books of the week people have cared about, so it's like, that's old news. We don't care about that anymore. But how many people were hyping it up like it was the book to have right away? And that's why I think a lot of the hype on that Tosin character is for Black Panther. That's definitely a lot of the hype with like Miles Morales and a lot of these new how often does a new character actually last? You know, even make it through that series, or like make it through that year without getting killed off, or make a long-term Scorch #1, Todd McFarlane cover. That's dope. Dope is dope. But not ever. Hardly ever. Every new character is the new Null, because, oh my gosh. Null was like, still like, we don't even really know if Null's gonna be long-term or anything like that. I think he will be. I think it could pay off, but like, this is another sweet Peach Momoko cover. Silver Surfer Rebirth, #1. But new villains come and go every week, and another Venom 5. There's several other characters that first appear in this. So what I was getting at is like, if you want to argue that issue 4 was just a cameo, this would definitely be a full appearance because he's in the full book. But regardless, he still first appeared in the previous issue. I think he might even been mentioned or briefly in the issue before that. But this has like another first or second. There's a couple of symbiotes in here. There's like a blue one, and the last page, even like the last panel, I think is a hint of something to come. You might want to get that. Get Venom 4, get 5. Get 2. Get Venom 2. There's another first appearance in there. But again, we'll see. It's like, that could easily just be resolved and they killed off or they're done before the end of this series. The likelihood of all these new villains... Batman's had like 15 new villains just in the last 20 issues they've done. That Tynion did. Hulk 1. There you go. First print. How many of those are going to get reused down the line in the future? Very few of them, if any. Things don't, you know, like comic characters come and go so fast and they die off. Yeah, you guys they get hyped up to where they're hundreds of dollars to get their first appearance. Where you could spend the same amount of money and get the actual, like, oh, this guy might be the new Black Panther, so let me spend $500, $600 on his first. You could get the actual first back. You can get FF52, the actual first appearance of T'Challa, the real Black Panther that's been the Black Panther for 60 years now. You can get that for $500 or $600. I don't know, you can get them cheaper. I've sold one a couple years ago for $150, and I regret that. Actually, I bought my one before that for $75. I know prices are going up, but I just checked eBay like a month or two ago when all the hype over that book was happening, and there was low grades selling for in the 300s. So you can get an okay one for $500. It's like $600 or $700 for that variant of that new Tosin book, Black Panther 3. Monkey Prince. It's like the first DC book I've shown. Detective 1050, a dope cover. So rather than get the actual first appearance of a character, people would rather spend thousands of dollars on a previews book of Miles Morales than get the actual, like, Spider-Man #1, or put a dent into an Amazing Fantasy 15. Well, you could get the new, like, when Jane Foster becomes Thor, you could like spend hundreds of dollars on some cool ratio variant of that. Well, dude, for like the same price, you can buy the Golden Record reprint of Journey 83, or you can buy a foreign copy, or what? You can put it towards getting the actual book you want. I don't know. Look at that. That's a dope cover. Not your normal Harley Quinn variant, and I dug that. I think there's this is gonna be one of those desirable covers down the road, I think. Here's Monkey Prince again. It's art trim. I'm just trying to think of better examples. At the height of a lot of the Captain America stuff, it was like when Sam Wilson becomes Captain America, that book was $100. Dude, for $100, you could get the first Sam Wilson. You can get his first appearance. And it's just like, there's gonna be some new Morbius, living vampire type character. He's gonna have some psychic down the road, and people are gonna spend hundreds of dollars out the gate to get that. It's like, you could just get like the actual... No, I don't want to answer this. You can get these characters' actual first appearances. You can get some OG original, you know, like... It drives me nuts. Fine, you know, more for me. You guys keep buying all your new spec books and your ratio variants and exclusives. I'll keep getting the old... They call them blue chip keys. The old Silver and Bronze Age books. Now, a lot of those are pricing themselves out of range. Like, it's getting really hard to get, you know, whatever. Giant Size X-Men, Marvel Spotlight 5, First Punisher, shit like that. Here's a Earth 2 Flash. Cool book. Here's Earth 2 #1. Cool book. Some more Peach. I'm not a Peach Momoko fan in the slightest, but I got a few here. It's like a mecha Mech Black Panther. But yeah, it just baffles me that people would, rather than get like an original character that's been around for 50, 60 years, a proven character, they'd rather spend that same amount or close to or more on some of these new, like, just a new modern book with shitty paper and with no promise of it having any legs to grow. I don't know, man. This is part of that variant homage month variant thing. That's cool. Cap 100 homage. Here's another copy of that Thor book. Here is Pace Pop Pete. You know, this is your first Doctor Strange, right? So it's a 110. Ugly cover. And it's funny, first appearance of Doctor Strange has him nowhere to be found on the front. That's neat. The Wizard. Pace Pop Pete, the Trapster. Defenders 5. They finally revealed the identity of Masked Raider. That was kind of dumb. I didn't really care for it. Here's Darth Vader 19, the previous issue. Really cool cover there. This was a hot book recently. Fidris 53. I think it's because inside, I mean, it's a cool cover for him, but there's like a new Black Panther, like a Red Panther. You've had Blue Panther. You've had Black Panther. We've even had the White Panther. Wait till you meet the Red Panther. We just had that with Deadpool. There's like a Deadpool Panther that was red. And now that Tosin character, if he's purple, he's gonna be the Purple Panther. I don't even think personally that he's gonna be what they think he's gonna be. They've introduced a lot of new, younger, second generation Black Panther Wakandian children, or proteges, or could be predecessors. I can't talk right now. This is a neat cover. The Marvels. This is a sweet Alex Ross cover. Well, cool. I can see why I bought this. The Excellent #1. It's an all red of sorts. Whole family. Michael all red. Alora all red. All red. All red. Alien. I showed this briefly in my last video. Really cool cover there for Alien. I don't even know what number. 9. I don't know who did it, but it is gorgeous. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Savage Spider-Man. Dope cover. He's a full-on man spider in these. Cool. So that book again, and here's your Tales of Suspense 39 homage. One of several they've done. Cool. Classic homage variant edition. And here is... This is not part of that, or it is. It's just a variant to FF #1, I guess. I don't know if it's an actual annual. It's FF3, The Wedding of Mr. and Mrs. Fantastique. Cameo freaking everybody that they had back then. Spider-Man! There might have even been another instance of Spider-Man having, since Kirby did it, he might have had, like, missing an emblem or something. I don't even really remember if that was one of those times, but it's happened. Yeah, cool. And the last book I have to show you guys, keep this under 30 minutes, is another one of those X-Gwen variants. Gwenum, Gwenpool, Dr. Gwange. This is a Jean Stacy. This is Gwen Grey. Gwen Grey. A Gweenix. This is a Gweenix variant. First appearance of Red Goblin, Goblin Queen, something like that. I'm selling this, $10. Go check out my Instagram. I sell books there. I listed a bunch of books last night. I've got thousands of books that I've posted prior to that, so feel free to scroll through. A lot of stuff still available. Been posting on there since 2015. Or was it 16? I think it was 15. And things took off in 16. I don't remember, but I've got books posted way back then, at least like 2017, that are still available. So do yourself a favor, go hunt for some cheap stuff that has gone up in price that I just have not reposted since. Or don't. Keep buying your silly, crazy ratio exclusives and yeah. Okay, I don't know. That's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Watch some of my other haul videos. They're always a hoot. If you like hearing me rant about a bunch of crap, I do that a lot. So yeah, I'll be back sometime. Cool. I actually really like this. Gotta look at it sideways. Neato. Okay. I've wasted enough of you guys' day. Bye.